Welcome to my new series on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's going to chronicle my use or engagement with the Teachers Pay Teachers platform as a seller and what I've learned from the process. And hopefully this will be helpful for other teachers as well. I'm going to cover the 5 reasons that I decided to take on Teachers Pay Teachers at the end of basically 2022, leading into the beginning of 2023. One is firstly economic reality. My pay was not keeping up with inflation in Australia. Things were going very, very expensive, particularly food. My mortgage came off. We were on a honeymoon rate. Basically, then the payment went up almost 4% higher after we came off that fixed rate. And basically, we need extra income to maintain a standard of living. So economic reality simply is teachers' pay is not as good as it should be for what we do. We do get paid very well compared to others, but at the same time, we do a lot of particular work. So economic reality, I need to actually improve and maintain our family standard of living. The second one might sound a little egotistical, is simply widening the impact of my resources. I share my resources with all my fellow colleagues within my school freely. I hand them all that. So everything I actually sell on Teachers Pay Teachers, I actually give away for free to my colleagues and anyone in my local network where I teach and local associations, because I think education should be free. At the same time, my resources don't get to everyone. They're very, very limited scope. So I say this is basically getting my resources out into the world and actually teachers benefiting from my experience and what I've actually developed, because they are very, very effective resources and they do the jobs very, very well. And the next number 3 is obviously learning in a digital workplace. And basically, I've run a business previously, but it was a services type business. Now, this is a digital online business, a totally different learning curve. And this is the sort of world my students are going into. So by actually engaging, developing within this particular world, I can actually bring those skills and those knowledge back into the education system to guide my students and give them advice and tell them what's out there, what opportunities there are, how they can build online businesses with minimum outlay, basically in this case, a computer and a laptop, or for most of the students, or even their iPhone or Android device. But all those skills and knowledge is actually bringing it back. And I think that's really, really important. Education is we bring the real world back into that. So I think that's a big bonus on there. Number 4 is basically developing my educational goals with my financial goals. I love developing resources and just sharing them out there. And at the same time, I actually get access to basically other people's resources through Teachers Pay Teachers and other online forums. I can get access to what other people do, and I can bring those ideas back into my format as well. And lastly is new form of engagement. I'm big on networking. And as people know around here, I like to network and get to know lots of people. Geographically, I'm in a very city in Perth, Australia, way, way away from everyone else. So it's quite limited, and I do use a lot of online tools to do that. But the same with the TPT is a different community again. So I've got my Twitter community, Facebook and other historians and history teachers I talk around there. Here I engage with a different sort of people and different type of educators who got that sort of entrepreneurial management mindset. And it's actually good because I'm learning so much off them as well. So I hope you found this actually quite useful. This is a beginning. I'm going to go chronicle the sort of products I made, what I've learned about SEO. I'm also going to go talk about my store and how much money I've made each month and go through that process and what I've done to try and improve that or see what's going on. So thank you